It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Living Daily, episode 2103, The Decision Filter, How to Reduce Daily Decision Fatigue by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your personal narrator, reading to you with permission from the authors. I cover lots of topics like personal development, self-help, mindfulness, happiness, anything that I think can help you live a more meaningful life in just a few minutes every day. And now on Mondays, I usually cover minimalism, one of our most requested topics. So with that, let's get right to the Minimalist Monday post as we optimize your life. The Decision Filter, How to Reduce Daily Decision Fatigue by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. We make thousands of decisions every single day, both consciously and unconsciously, and it's hurting you more than you'd think. Decision fatigue is real. This post will discuss decision fatigue, how it affects you, and how to create a mental filter that helps you figure out how to choose what really matters to you. From the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep, we ask our brains to guide us in the best possible way, always hoping to end up making the right decision. To snooze or not to snooze, glasses or contacts, white or brown socks, eggs, oatmeal, or no breakfast at all, drive, bus, or bike? Do I need a jacket? Drip or a cappuccino? What should I work on first? Which email should I respond to first? What do I want for lunch? I could spend this entire article writing out decisions made in the first 60 minutes of every day, but I'll spare you that. Most of these decisions take only a short moment and seemingly little effort, but the collective effect is what should really concern you. With each decision made, our ability to effectively make the right one decreases. In other words, at the end of the day, you're more likely to cave to cravings and decisions requiring more discipline, like sticking to a particular diet. You're more likely to make an impulse purchase that doesn't align with what you intended to buy if you're overwhelmed with potential options and have already been plagued with decisions all day. This phenomenon is called decision fatigue, which simply means that the more decisions we have to make throughout the day, the worse we get at making them. When we are overwhelmed with choices, we tend to choose poorly even if the choices are insignificant. Mark Zuckerberg talks about why he wears a gray t-shirt every single day to avoid decision fatigue so he can give his best efforts to building Facebook. One of the solutions that my wife Amy and I are pursuing is reducing the total number of decisions that we have to make in daily life, similar to Zuckerberg and his gray shirt. Minimalism as a philosophy helps us reduce decision fatigue in many ways. By reducing the excess things in our lives, we have less that requires our attention and decision making. You never have to decide how to organize or where to put the clutter that doesn't exist. Timothy Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, recommends that you make the first hour of your day 100% decision-free by already knowing exactly what it will take to do what you need to do and precisely how you'll do it. While both scenarios seem ideal, they can be difficult to execute and take time to set into place. Improving your decision-making process is possible starting today with just 20 to 30 minutes of work. Build a mental filter for your brain to make quick decisions easier. Just like an air filter for your home prevents most of the dust particles from getting to your lungs, a decision filter helps prevent most of your decisions from engaging your discipline. When you face a decision, run it through the filter first. If it makes it through, it's worth your continued consideration. If not, let it go. Creating your own decision filter is as simple as creating a series of yes or no questions to ask yourself. My filter only has 3 core questions, as I've spent some time boiling down what I want for the next few years of life. Number 1, I want to travel as much as possible visiting family and friends. I love traveling, visiting new places, and seeing friends and family all over the world. Whenever I'm looking at a new gadget, use of time or money, I ask myself, would this make it easier for me to travel more frequently? Number 2, I want to have as much control of my time as possible. By spending less and reducing our overhead, like debt payments and living expenses, we create more opportunities, flexibility, and options for increasing time wealth. I absolutely love my job, but someday we may want some element of location independence living abroad. So I ask myself, Will this offer a future monetary return that may allow me to build time wealth and increase our flexibility? And number 3, I want to foster creativity in all forms of health. This one is pretty simple. I just ask, will this help me foster creativity or improve my physical and mental health? The fact is, sometimes the answer to these questions is a resounding no, and I still do it anyway because it's worth the sacrifice. These questions indeed have helped me cut impulse spending on things that don't serve my purposes. As much as we'd like it not to, sometimes a little dust makes it through the air filter. You just listened to the post titled, The Decision Filter, How to Reduce Daily Decision Fatigue by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. I'll have some comments, but first, wouldn't it be great if there were a pocket-sized guide that helped you sleep and focus, or act and be better? Well, there is. And if you have 10 minutes, Headspace can change your life. Headspace is your daily dose of mindfulness in the form of guided meditations in an easy-to-use app. I talk about it on this show a lot. Meditation is a practice worth trying, and having an app to guide you along the way can really make the difference of sticking to it. That's how it is for me. Headspace keeps me going. Headspace's approach to mindfulness can reduce stress, improve sleep, boost focus, and increase your overall sense of well-being. I'm not just saying that. One of my favorite things about Headspace in particular is that it's one of the only meditation apps advancing the field of mindfulness and meditation through clinically validated research. You deserve to feel happier, and Headspace is meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/old. That's headspace.com/OLD for a free 1-month trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation. This is the best deal offered right now. Head to headspace.com/old today. And thank you to Anthony, one of the first authors recommended to me by a listener just a couple of months after launching this show. And he's still going, writing, and making great videos. You can check that out at breakthetwitch.com. Now, decision fatigue is real. It's why grocery stores organize their stores the way they do. They put many of the staples in the back, so you have to walk through the store to get to your necessities, all the while looking at other things along the way and making decisions whether or not you want to buy them, and then which one to buy. And then when you're finally ready to check out, they throw the little candy bars and snacks and sodas and gum and all that stuff right in your face so you can quickly add it on when your decision fatigue is at its worst, leading to a not so great decision. Well, for you. For them, it's great. Tack on a few extra dollars. So being aware of this is really helpful. Coming in with a grocery list and getting straight to that list helps. But even as Anthony mentioned, having a decision filter or eliminating some decisions earlier in your day can definitely help too. Something as simple as having a smaller wardrobe can affect your decision-making throughout the day, as crazy as that might sound. And not only that, it saves you time, which is our most precious resource. So think about how little minimalism can go a long way in your life today, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be curating articles for you again here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.